Coming up next on Making Moves, Florida's 28th annual Bus Rodeo comes to Jacksonville. We'll tell you who drove away with all the hardware and bragging rights, how some new technology will help keep your bus on schedule, and the dangers of distracted driving, how putting down the cell phone could save your life. I'm Joyce Morgan Danford. Those stories and much more next on Making Moves. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Making Moves. I'm Joyce Morgan Danford. JTA Chief Executive Officer Nat Ford is here with me. He'll be joining me in just a moment. But first, our top story. There is no better feeling than knowing that you are the best at what you do. To prove it, the top bus operators and mechanics from Florida's public transit agencies meet up each year to go head-to-head in a heated competition known as the Mega Bus Rodeo. This year, the 28th annual rodeo and the competition was never more fierce as the top 12 drivers and top 7 maintenance teams battled it out to see who was really the best of the best. Making Moves' Eugene Lindsay has all the highlights.
When you hear the word rodeo, most likely this is what comes to mind. Bronco-busting cowboys trying to tame the savage beast. But not all rodeos are the same. This 40-foot passenger bus is the beast these professional bus operators at the Florida State Bus Rodeo competition must bring to submission.
We got 9.6 and quarter. It's good.
Their goal? Maneuver this mammoth vehicle through a carefully measured obstacle course of 11 driving challenges.
We have contestant number 5 on the starting line from Manatee County, Philadelphia, Rivera.
And here is where their skills are truly put to the test. With a 7-minute time limit, each competitor must wind their way through obstacles like the serpentine, the right hand and left hand reverse, and they must come within inches of curbside for a customer pickup, all while every move, every turn of the wheel is closely monitored by a team of judges who will deduct points for every cone that doesn't survive.
Fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Then race between barrels with just a foot of clearance on either side at speeds of no less than 20 miles per hour, then stopping within inches of its destination.
All of these guys are professionals, and they take this very seriously. They practice, and the beauty of all of this these are the things that they do on a daily basis. The performance on this course actually reflects what they do every day in their professional lives.
You will be asked to identify defects within the multiplex electrical system. One defect will render the engine inoperable.
And while the operators tackled the course, top public transit mechanics in the state were also being put to the test.
Let me hit the starter button first.
The challenge here is to get the bus rolling again by locating all 6 of the defects that have rendered it inoperable.
Ladies and gentlemen, next on the starting line is the defending international champion, JTA operator 1891 from Jacksonville, Florida, Ramon Farfan.
Farfan is, of course, a crowd favorite here, and he's certainly no stranger on the rodeo circuit. While he's the current defending international champion, winning the state title on his home turf would certainly be a highlight. But the goal for everyone, that coveted state title, being named the best in Florida at what you do. And bragging rights for a year doesn't hurt either. But after the competition ended, the competitors had to wait until the awards ceremony later that night to find out who would wear the crown. And for JTA, it was certainly worth the wait.
JTA.
JTA's maintenance team of William Lovelady, George McGarry, and James Ratliff not only won 3 of 6 events, they won the top prize. They are the maintenance champions, the best in Florida. But still to be decided, who would take the state title in the operators division.
Number 1 driver with 732 points. Is it any surprise, Ramon Farfan?
Eugene Lindsay, JTA, making moves.
So for the second year in a row, JTA is overall grand champion, the best in Florida. Here's a look at the final results. In the bus operator category, first place again, Ramon Farfan, JTA. Second place, Star Metro. Third place, Lee Tran. And last year's winner, Pablo Perez from Lynx in Orlando, actually finished 4th this year. But then on the maintenance side, let's take a look. JTA's team of William Lovelady, George McGarry, and James Ratcliffe grabbed the top spot. This was JTA's 2nd consecutive maintenance win. Lynx was 2nd, and Star Metro came in 3rd. And the winners will now represent Florida at the international competition in Indianapolis, Indiana. Let's hear from our winners.
This is my first state win.
This is your first
state,
and
yes.
And you won international before.
I won the international and I won the local 4 times. And this is my first state.
This is your first
yes.
state? Okay.
It does bring a pride to our organization. It's because on the Monday following the competition, we got a lot of congratulations and like I said, the guys really appreciate, because this is showing not just us, but us as a group.
We work well together. We understand each other and what we're supposed to be doing, and we wanted to come out and represent JTA. This is my 3rd year doing it, and I've been here 4 years now. But
good victory for the agency and my teammates. All of us together, I think we worked real good together. If it wasn't for the 3 of us, how we worked together, I don't think we'd have did as good as we did.
It makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. It makes you feel that you've achieved more. Every competition you win, it just builds your confidence up.
Let's welcome in JTA's Chief Executive Officer, Nat Ford. Not quite the warm Florida day that everybody was expecting, but it certainly was good for us.
Hey, fantastic event, and I have to thank all of our volunteers and folks that helped pull this off, and for the 2nd time around to be named grand champion. So it was a great day for the JTA.
Absolutely, but you know, a lot of people don't even really understand why the need for a rodeo.
Well, clearly, it's an opportunity for us to recognize the best of the best in public transportation. And these folks on a daily basis serve our customers and help our communities. And it's only fitting that we honor the best of the best, have a friendly competition, and in our particular case, for some of the CEOs, a little bragging rights. So we're very excited about being the grand champion once again.
And this is pretty nice. Your 1st year in, and we're a winner again.
Well, it's the beginning of a lot of wins for the JTA.
Absolutely. In other news, there are lots of reasons why public transit vehicles can run behind schedule. Road construction, traffic accidents are definitely chief among them. But JTA is testing technology right now that would allow buses to make up those lost minutes and get itself back on schedule and passengers to their destinations on time. Making Moves' Bill Milnes has more.
Buses are the lifeblood of Jacksonville's transit system, and for the thousands of people that use this system every day, they have one critical need: a bus that consistently arrives on time. Making that happen, however, can be difficult. Without exclusive travel lanes, the buses must sit in the same congested traffic that you and I do. Then factor in accidents, railroad crossings, and severe weather, and maintaining on-time performance gets more and more difficult.
I drive the K2, which is an interliner. It's a Grand Park and Beaches bus, and it travels Beach Boulevard all the way to the beach. That's a heavy corridor, a lot of red lights and stuff. And when the traffic gets busy, you know, you may sit at a red light 2 or 3 times before you can get through.
That's why some new technology being deployed by JTA could be a game changer. It's called Traffic Signal Priority, or TSP. TSP will only kick in when the approaching bus is running behind schedule. If it is, then it will hold the green light so the bus can continue on its trip and reclaim some of its lost time.
It's a fully automatic system. Even the drivers will not know whether they've got a bus that's equipped. All they'll know is when they get to the end of the line, they've done so with a better on-time performance.
For drivers like Rudy Wiggins with a bus full of anxious passengers, TSP is a godsend.
And so it's a tool that we haven't had the use of until now, and it's going to be beneficial to the bus operators, it's going to be beneficial to our passengers, and I like the idea that it seems like it's going to be really safe. In other words, the operator doesn't have to do anything with this system other than drive, and he knows when he gets up there he's going to have a green light.
Traffic signal priority is in its final testing phase and will go live in early summer on US 1 before being deployed to Atlantic Boulevard and other major corridors throughout the city. In Jacksonville, Bill Milnes, JTA, Making Moves.
Local emergency vehicles will also have the traffic signal priority technology installed to allow them to move more quickly through traffic to get to that emergency situation. And back now with CEO Nat Ford. Now, in your experience, how effective has this technology been?
This technology is very effective, and it's one of many new tools that transit agencies have to make our service more reliable and more effective to our customers. So we are excited to introduce this new technology, as well as the ancillary safety benefits for firefighters and police officers who have to get to a scene of an incident very quickly.
Okay, so we're going to be implementing this technology, but when will it be full scale?
Full scale later this summer. Right now we're finalizing some testing to make sure that the system is working reliably. And so you can expect to have this system fully implemented by this summer.
And I know a lot of people are certainly looking forward to that. It's going to make a big difference.
Yes, we're looking forward to it also. It'll give us a chance to speed up our system so our customers will be able to get to their destinations a whole lot quicker. And so with that, that helps keep our costs down, and that benefits everyone.
Next on Making Moves, one Florida transit agency says it's out of money to buy buses for the next 5 years. We'll tell you how JTA plans to avoid such a calamity. And we'll tell you about a new effort to eradicate distracted driving from our roads. Those stories straight ahead.
We live in a global community where information can be delivered instantly. But having access to information and getting accurate information don't necessarily go hand in hand. That's where we come in. We are Making Moves, the First Coast's premier source for transportation news. At Making Moves, we strive to deliver timely, reliable, and pertinent information about the transportation stories that affect our community. From transit to